Hey, good morning. Good morning, good morning. All right. Welcome to the Quincy Public Schools 5th grade Leadership Summit. We're so glad you made it today, this nice sunny day, right? Sunny? You see the sun out there?
No.
It'll be out there soon, I promise you. I promise you that. If you would all please rise for the Pledge of Allegiance. I pledge allegiance.
One nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Thank you, Bernazani Elementary School. Have a seat. Please continue to eat your breakfast throughout this morning, okay? Welcome once again. My name is Keith Segala, Executive Director of Career Vocational Education for the Quincy Public Schools. It's my honor to co-chair this event with our friends from North Quincy and Quincy High School, our senior class officers, who will introduce themselves in just a moment. But first, I'd like to welcome Janice Erler, coordinator of the Quincy School Community Partnership. She's in the back. Janice. Mr. Stuart Gordon, founder of Appointed to Lead. He's going to co-chair these activities with you and our senior class officers this morning. So welcome, Mr. Gordon. We do have a special guest starting off this morning, our mayor of the city of Quincy, Mayor Koch. Let's introduce him, Lillian.
Good morning. My name is Lillian Carey, Secretary of North Quincy High School, Class of 2025. At this time, I am proud to introduce and welcome our government leader, the Honorable Thomas P. Koch, Mayor of our great city of Quincy. Mayor Thomas P. Koch is the longest-serving mayor in the city of Quincy's history. Sworn in as the 33rd Mayor of Quincy, he began his 7th term in January 2024. Under Mayor Koch's direction, the city has opened 3 new state-of-the-art schools, maintained one of the strongest, most diverse school systems with the smallest class sizes of anywhere in Massachusetts, built new parks and playing facilities across the city for our young people, restored and protected our vital historic assets, and made unprecedented investments in replacing the city's aging and faltering infrastructure from water and sewer lines, to flood relief measures, to roads and sidewalks. He continues to look forward to the design and build of new Quantum Elementary School, the completion of the public safety headquarters, and the creation of a performing arts center. More than once, the city of Quincy has been named to Boston Magazine's renowned Best Places to Live list and has been recognized nationally by publications like the Wall Street Journal and New York Times. Nowhere is the progress more evident in the city than in its downtown. Once the commercial hub of the entire South Shore, downtown Quincy has struggled for nearly 40 years, but with hundreds of new residences, dozens of new restaurants and new businesses, nationally recognized public spaces, downtown Quincy is once again the driving force of the local economy. And the work is just beginning. Most importantly, Mayor Koch is a family man who continues to live in North Quincy. He and his wife Christine raised their 3 children in the city where he was born and loves. Thank you.
Good morning, kids.
Good morning.
How's your breakfast? Good. Awesome. Thank you for taking me out of turn, Keith. I have to go to a funeral shortly for someone that worked for the city for a long time. So sometimes my schedule gets a little messed up when things pop up. But congratulations to the class officers from both high school. My first election was way back in 1980 when I won for class president. So who knows, one of you may be the mayor someday. Anybody out there want to be the mayor someday? 1, 2, 3. Oh, good. Awesome. Well, just a couple of words about leadership. First of all, congratulations because you've been chosen to come here this morning because you're a leader in your school. Leadership and leaders come in many, many forms, right? Anyone ever heard of John Adams? Abigail Adams? They were great leaders. They helped start this country. All the freedoms we enjoy started from the Adamses and the Hancocks and the Jeffersons. They were leaders. We also know our world history, there's been some bad people too, right? People that become leaders and use that power to do evil things, bad things. Anybody have an example of that? Yes? Stalin and Hitler, absolutely. And I'd add Mao to that. 3 leaders that cost the lives of hundreds of millions of people. So leadership comes in many forms, and in my case, there's certain powers designated to me as mayor. That doesn't make me a good leader, right? I'd suggest to everybody in the room here that leadership is about everything you do. Leadership is about example, the example you set to your peers. When people are looking and when people aren't looking, right? And it's the little things. Being kind to one another, right? If somebody is maybe picking on somebody else, do you step in and say, hey, stop it? That's leadership. So I'm so thrilled to join you this morning. I hope you have a lot of fun with the activities today. Quincy Public Schools takes great pride in everything we do because we know it's all about you and the opportunities that we can provide you for your future. So thank you for letting me say a few words. I hope you have a great, fun morning. God bless.
Good morning, everyone. My name is Hannah Spratt, and I attend North Quincy High School, and I am the senior class president. I used to go to Wollaston Elementary School and Central Middle School, and my future plans are to attend either Worcester Polytech Institute or Virginia Tech, and I plan on majoring in mechanical engineering.
Good morning, everyone. My name is Carlin Chen. I'm the vice president of North Quincy High School. So I attended Bernazani Elementary School. The ones that led the Pledge of Allegiance over there. Good job, guys. I also went to Central Middle School, and I plan on either going to Boston University or Boston College, and I plan on majoring in business management.
Hi everyone, my name is Lillian Carey, and I am the secretary of the class of 2025. I went to Beechwood Knoll, and then I went to Atlantic Middle School, and I plan on either going to University of Rhode Island or St. Anselm College for secondary education.
Good morning, guys. My name is Catherine Chen, and I'm the Senior Class Officer Treasurer for North Quincy. I went to Quincy Catholic Academy for elementary school and went to Central Middle School after that. And then for my future plans, I intend to attend a 4-year college for electrical engineering.
High school. I went to Marymount Elementary School and Central Middle School, and I plan to go to either University of Michigan or University of Virginia to major in molecular biology.
Hi guys, my name is Sarah and I attend Quincy High School. I'm the senior class vice president, I'm from Ireland, so I went to St. Anna's elementary school, and then I went to St. Paul's for middle school. My future plans are to attend Boston University or Suffolk University in political science or law.
Good morning, everyone. My name is Joyce Luchello. I go to Quincy High School, and I'm the senior class secretary. I attended Wollaston Elementary School and Central Middle School, and my future plans are to attend Suffolk University or UMass Boston, majoring in political science and law.
Good morning, everyone. I'm Alyssa. I'm the senior class treasurer. I went to Marymount Elementary School and Broadmeadows Middle School. I'm committed to Babson College, where I will be doing financial planning and analysis.
These folks play a major role in at their schools, at their high schools. They're elected by their peers. They also plan many events throughout the year. Fundraising, community service. They participate in open houses, parent nights, the 8th grade FI-UP nights, as well as system-wide events like this one, as well as graduation, and they must plan their reunion every 5, 10, 15 years, and so on. That's going to be an exciting event. I've already planned 10 of them so far, 10. So you're going to look forward to those reunions, guaranteed. Janice, how many have you gone to? Just kidding. Today's program, we're just going to take a second and review the program. Beginning at 9:30, and we may be a few minutes late, but you're going to participate in a variety of leadership activities co-chaired by our senior class officers, as well as appointed to lead with Mr. Gordon. Then at 10:40 to 11, you're going to meet a few community leaders. You just met one, the government leader, Mayor Koch. You'll meet 2 additional. At 11 o'clock, your principals will join us and they'll present you with awards, and then we'll have closing remarks from the superintendent of schools. Does anybody have any questions on the agenda this morning? Excellent. If your actions inspires others to dream more, learn more, do more, or become more, you are a leader. And that was a quote from John Quincy Adams. You're here today because you were selected by your principal or your teacher because you emphasize leadership characteristics and qualities and skills. You represent your student body, grade 5. So I'm going to ask a favor. It's called the Acknowledgement Pledge. At your own time, in your own way, when you go back to school today or even tomorrow, thank the teacher. Thank your principal who selected you to be here today, because I guarantee you're going to enjoy the morning. Can we all say we'll do that? We all agree? Fantastic. Okay, you all have a nice portfolio in front of you. It's complimentary of Quincy Public Schools. You'll notice there's a pen in there. You also have a Post-it. So once you pull out the pen right now, if you don't mind, from the Padfolio, on your table you'll see a bunch of Post-its. Grab one Post-it. Mr. Cavallo, can you grab the poster board in the front lobby? We'll put it right there where you are. Everybody have a Post-it? Did you all find your pens? Excellent. Here's the activity. Here's the question. What do you believe is the most important attribute of an effective leader? What do you believe is the most important attribute of an effective leader? An attribute is a distinguishing feature that belongs to someone. A distinguished feature belonging to someone. An effective leader is a good listener. Good listener is an attribute. What do you believe is the most effective attribute of an effective leader? You only need to choose one. Write that on the Post-it. Okay. All set? Can we continue on? Good. All set. Excellent. Okay, each of you have a name badge. On your name badge, you will notice a prominent leader. John Adams, Abigail Adams, or John Quincy Adams. If you're John Adams, raise your hand. Excellent. What about Abigail Adams? Abigail, awesome. And then John Quincy Adams. Terrific. You also have a schedule that's inside the Padfolio. So if you're John Adams, and you look at that left-hand column, there are 3 activities, 3 leadership activities: communications, leading by example, and decision-making are the 3 activities that you'll participate today, and you'll rotate throughout the morning. So if you're John Adams, which is your first activity? Communication, very good. And then as you go down the column, what's the second activity? Leading by example is correct. And that third and final activity? Excellent, you got it, you got it. And then you'll notice Abigail Adams, is in the middle of the column. And then you start at leading by example, and then you follow down the column. Decision making, and then communication. And if you're John Quincy Adams, you're on John Quincy Adams' team, you'll start with decision making, communication, and then leading by example. All good? Yeah. Excellent, excellent. Okay, so as you head toward your activity, take your Post-it with you. You'll see a board. It's a blank board right behind you. You'll see Mr. Cavallo pointing right at it. You're going to post that Post-it on that board as you begin your first activity. Once again, if you're John Adams, could you raise your hand? Actually, now you can stand up. With your Post-it, you can leave everything at your seat except for the Post-it. Mr. Gordon, where is communication? Right where you are, okay. So if you're Team John Adams, you now can proceed to Mr. Gordon at communication. Please make sure you post your Post-it on the whiteboard. Okay, John Quincy Adams, you may stand up with your Post-it, head toward that whiteboard, and off to decision making. Senior class officers, you may now go down and co-chair your activities. Have fun.
3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3. No, next one.
Get back. Okay, if I can do it, you can do it. We got it. Yep.
Counterclockwise, counterclockwise. Yeah. Clockwise here.
Yes.
Good.
Kick it.
Come on, you know what to do.
Do we break? Yeah.
Wait, let's quit one of my design first.
Okay. Yeah, we can probably use that, but I don't know where we can use that. Right here. Because we have. You guys have to like.
All right. 6 minutes. 6 minutes.
So then, like, I think we can have this is like surgery. This good? So, I would say you straight. Don't go forward. Don't go forward. Don't go. No.
It's okay.
Hello, my name is Hannah Spratt. I am the North Quincy Student Council President, and today we are here at the 5th Grade Leadership Summit, and we have 5th graders all around the district in order to come here and learn about what it is to be a leader.
Hi, I'm Ashling Byrne. I'm the senior class president at Quincy High School, and we're super excited to be here at the 5th Grade Leadership Summit. The 5th graders have eaten breakfast, listened to our introductions, and are currently doing 3 different activities to learn about being a good leader and reflect on those skills. And after this, they're going to listen to some presentations from local leaders.
Hey, I'm Stuart Gordon, founder of Appointed to Lead, and excited to be here today at the 5th Grade Leadership Summit. What I'm most excited about is that we have the North Quincy and Quincy High School class officers that are leading the activities in the background with the 5th grade students. So a month ago, they spent a day with me to get ready to run these activities. But I believe that when you give students opportunities to lead, they'll always blow you away with what they can do. So the energy from Carlin and Joyce and Alyssa and the others back there has been incredible. And it's allowing the 5th grade students to see the future of what their leadership can look like when they are in those positions as seniors.
Thank you. Welcome to part 2 of the annual 5th grade Student Council Leadership Summit. During part 1, which took place earlier this morning, 5th grade students were divided into 3 groups. Each group participated in the 3 leadership activities: communication skills, decision-making skills, and leading by example. Each activity concluded with a team challenge. 5th graders, you did an awesome job. Special thanks to Stuart Gordon, founder of Appointed to Lead, who facilitated the stimulating and fun hands-on activities. During the next part of this morning's summit, we are going to meet 3 community leaders, 1 government leader, 1 corporate leader, and 1 student leader. As you will see, they are true leaders.
At this time, I would like to introduce our special guest joining us this morning. I ask they please stand and be recognized. Director of the Curriculum, Michael Mariano. Members of the Superintendent's Leadership Team, Robin Jones, Executive Director of the Arbella Insurance Foundation. Our elementary principals, and last but certainly not least, our 5th grade student leaders. Please stand and be recognized.
Good morning. My name is Joyce Lucello, Senior Class Secretary at Quincy High, Class of 2025. Our next leader, our corporate leader, is Miss Robin Jones, Executive Director at Arbella Insurance Foundation, where she leads efforts to create impactful charitable initiatives and foster meaningful community partnerships. With over 18 years of experience in consulting and leadership roles, Robin has worked extensively with organizations to design and implement strategic plans, enhance board development, and engage, facilitate leadership, coaching, and organizational transitions, and drive efforts in marketing, public relations, and fundraising or capital campaigns. Her dedication to community service is reflected in her long history of volunteer involvement in nonprofit organizations. Robin is also a sought-after speaker on topics related to her consulting expertise and has been a guest lecturer for the Institute for Nonprofit Practice, Emerson College, and Northeastern University's School of Journalism. Robin Jones is a true leader. I welcome her to the podium.
How are you guys? Good. I loved hearing all the sounds from the back of the room when I came in and listening and kind of eavesdropping a little bit on what you were learning and doing. It's really impressive. So first of all, I want to thank you all for the roles that you play, the important roles that you play in your schools. It's really important, so thank you for what you do. So my name is Robin. Can you guys hear me okay? Yes. And I have the best job in the world. I get to help people every single day. So I work for an organization called the Arbella Foundation, which is sort of like a giant helping hand. I get to go out and help people and communities who are in need. So you know how sometimes your teachers may need more books, or a food program might need more meals to feed families, or a hospital needs better equipment to help sick kids. Well, my job at the foundation is to make sure that I can give out money and support to these people and organizations who are truly making the world a better place. So I do a bunch of different things, but the way I spend my time as a leader at Arbella is I spend my time listening to people and really understanding, going out into the community and understanding, what do people need help with? What can we do to support them? So I find ways by helping them by giving grants or giving money to these organizations so that teachers can go out and buy more books, or organizations can go out and purchase food for families who might need additional food support. So I get to do all of that, but I also get to plan really cool programs like helping organizations send kids to summer camp, or providing warm clothing to anybody who needs it in the winter. And especially supporting programs where leaders and other organizations are helping families find homes. So again, I sort of feel like I work with amazing people, teachers, doctors, community leaders. I get to work with all these different leaders around the community to help them do the important work that they do. So I kind of feel like I'm sort of a behind-the-scenes superhero. I don't wear a cape, but I get to help people every single day by bringing them the money and the support that they need. I would say I wasn't born a leader. I learned by going to school, like all of you, and becoming engaged in my 5th grade classroom. I was a 5th grade vice president in my 5th grade class in Providence, Rhode Island, growing up. So leadership skills are things that we learn over time by basically participating. So I commend all of you for participating each and every day and doing what you're doing. But the important things that I learned about being a really good leader is I learned a few things. First of all, being a leader doesn't mean that you are the boss or that you have to be a boss. In fact, I would say it means helping and inspiring others more than anything. That's what being a leader to me is. I would also say that there are many components to being a leader, but I'm going to point out 5 that are really important to me. One is be kind, right? You guys are all kind. Lift others up instead of bringing people down. When someone feels left out, bring them in, because that's the best thing you can do to make them feel better. Take responsibility. If you make a mistake, that's okay. Own it, learn from it, and move on. But don't blame anybody else. It's really important that we have to make mistakes. I make mistakes every day. Your teachers make mistakes, your parents make mistakes, we make mistakes, and that's part of growing up, that's part of leadership. And that never ends, because that's how we learn. So working as a team is also huge. I can see all of you guys are working together as a team, and all of you as well. You can't being a leader, you can't do it all alone. You have to share your work with others, share ideas, share best practices. It's so much fun to be able to work with others towards one common goal and make things better. Stay positive, right? Things don't always go according to plan. Things aren't always as perfect as we wanted them to be, but don't give up, and encourage your peers and your friends to not give up as well. Keep going, keep trying, and make sure your friends are encouraging other people to keep going and not giving up. And then finally, I would say the best part of being a leader is standing up for what's right. When you see something that isn't right, or when someone isn't being treated fairly or well, stand up for them, say something. As a leader, you have to use your voices. Your voices are what make a difference. So I'm really so proud to be standing here in front of you representing the Arbella Foundation here today. We have a wonderful partnership with Keith Segala and a bunch of your principals at the schools across the city. We get to do a whole bunch of things to make things, Arbella gets to help Quincy do a bunch of things to help all of you thrive and be strong and be a stronger community. So thanks for having me. Thank you for the leadership you guys are presenting each and every day. Keep going, don't give up, and keep lifting everybody else up.
Again, my name is Hannah Spratt, and I am from North Quincy High School. I am the Student Council President, and I'm here in front of you to speak about leadership today. And I'd like to piggyback off of Ms. Jones's wonderful speech that as much as I love my fancy title, class president does have a nice ring to it. Leadership isn't just about a title, it's about impact. A true leader isn't just someone who gives orders, they inspire, uplift, and guide others toward a common goal. The effective leader builds and improves on their team. To bring out the best in others, North Quincy and Quincy High School have come together and created the 3 C's. Collaboration, confidence, and my most favorite, creativity. A strong leader encourages collaboration, the first C. The best leaders listen, empower their team, and understand that the strongest ideas come from working together, like you all just did today. They set the tone with confidence, the second C. That fuels their ability to make decisions, stand by their values, and encourage others to believe in themselves. And lastly, creativity. That allows leaders to think outside the box, create questions, and solve problems. And mostly, adapt when challenges arise and empower others to do the same. By creating a supportive and uplifting, goal-driven environment, leaders turn a group of individuals into a unified, high-performing team. So whether you're leading a project, a team, or even just by example, remember, great leaders don't just create followers, they create more leaders. So, be confident, be creative, and be collaborative. Thank you all very much. That is leadership in action.
Thank you. I am very excited to present these awards of recognition for the some student council representatives from Atherton Howe. When Ms. Jones was talking about those important characteristics, I couldn't help but think of this team: positive, accepting responsibility, standing up for what's right, working as a team, and there was one more. What was it? Teamwork, being positive, being kind. Being kind. I'd like to recognize Jackson Smith. Olivia Flaherty. Mason Judge. Marilyn Case. Waverly Lammery. And Ben Munchback. Thank you.
Good morning, everyone. It is so wonderful to be here with our 5th grade student leaders and our high school student leaders. It is my pleasure to present these certificates to our 5th grade student council members from Beechwood Knoll. Up first is Eric He. Anya Kennedy. Justin Lee. Angelina Shemkis. And Harvey Zhu.
All right, I'm Peter Dion, the principal at Bernazani. I tend to be longer-winded than the other principals, so I apologize. but today is a special day for me because of this guy right here. Ms. Jones said that she has the best job in the world, but I'm gonna have to disagree. But we have the best jobs in the world for the same reason. Being able to help people. And I remember making the shift from an elementary school teacher to an elementary school principal. And I thought, this feels right because I can not just help the kids in my class, but I can help all the kids in the school, all of their parents cope with all of the things that happened during childhood, and help the teachers get their job done as well. And I've loved that about my job now for 24 years as an administrator. And you make connections with everybody. It really is about connections. But then there are some connections that are just so amazing, so fulfilling, so deep. And we had a tearful embrace when we saw each other because it's been a while. But man, Carlin, I could not be more proud of anybody in this room. I think Carlin. Just unbelievable to see him up here. And I can't wait to go back and tell the teachers about you. Okay, I have to stop and do funny stuff now because that's my shtick. I just have to talk about two connections to lighten this up. This is probably 6 years ago now, but Penelope, raise your hand, honey. All right, so Penelope here has an older sister. Her name is Poppy. And when Penelope was in preschool, and I knew her because of the family, she didn't go by Penelope, she went by Pippi. So they literally were Pippi and Poppy. Yeah, true story. Pippi and Poppy Gately, but then she changed over to Penelope, and Poppy's still Poppy, but I love that story. Another fun fact is that she and her sister have the exact opposite rating of Sour Patch Kids than I do, and just so everyone knows, the true order from best to worst is orange, green, yellow, red, blue. That's what she said, so it's the exact opposite of mine, but I'm right and you're wrong. And then, sorry, one last story, I apologize. AJ, raise your hand. AJ's dad installs garage doors. He's just the best guy. He's on my team for the school improvement plan. You can put your hand down, AJ, sorry. And so he installs garage doors. He's one of these guys that got asked to be on one of those construction shows where you build it and they film you like the home renovation stuff. So he's telling me about it. They shipped him up to Toronto to install this garage door, brings all of his stuff, he's ready to do the project, and the filming crew says, all right, build the door and we'll see you tomorrow. And his dad goes, aren't you gonna film me building the door? And they're like, that's tomorrow. So he builds the whole garage door, does the whole thing, looks spectacular, puts all these like fire and blazes on it and everything. The next day they were like, okay, hold your screw gun up and pretend to put a screw in there. The whole thing is staged. It's crazy, yeah, so he had to like just do what they said on the next day, and it was just a wild, because I imagine them building it in real time, but that doesn't happen. Okay, I'll stop. So thank you so much to all of our kids. They are the best we have here at Bernazzani. So proud of each one of them and all they do for the school every day. And again, great to see you, Carlin. Okay, so first up is Ella Azadorian. Come on up. Sam Donahue. Penelope Gately. Leah Griffith. And AJ Riggs.
It is my pleasure to introduce Ms. Shea O'Connor, principal of Marymount Elementary School.
I'm always the lucky principal that gets to speak after Mr. Dion. So Marymount is really happy with especially of our students here this morning. Today is a really great and fun day for the adults in the room because we are literally looking at our future. So I'm happy to introduce our students this morning. We're going to start with Theodora Liang. Keely McGuire. Sammy McLaughlin. Patrick Murphy. Isabel Perez. and Sean Walker.
Hi, I'm Mrs. Hurley. I'm the assistant principal at Montclair. Mrs. Malvesti is back leading, but I'm very, very proud to be here with our fifth graders. I feel they're the best. Alexander Chu. Come on up. Ilse Sofia Ayala Leal. Ivy Lynn. Maisie Meyer. Shreveport. Shri, yeah. Shri Vedika. Nada. Ariana Nguyen. James O'Brien. Shreya Prakash. Thank you.
Good morning. I am so happy to be here to recognize and celebrate these great leaders. Robin spoke about being kind. These students are so kind and they lead by example every single day. So Parker's proud of you. I would like to recognize Stacy Bangora. Cassidy LaBelle. Rock Lynn. And Delina Zhang. Thank you.
Good morning, and thank you. I'm a little taller than Miss McNeil, sorry about that. First, I want to congratulate the high school student council members. Congratulations and best of luck next year. Let's have a nice round of applause for our student leaders. Also, all of the student leaders that are here today, we look forward to seeing you, all of you, lead the city of Quincy as you grow up and prosper through the Quincy Public Schools. So congratulations to all of our students that are here today that are being recognized. As the proud principal of Point Webster Middle School, I think we can attest that we are the best, right? You're all the best. Everybody in here shows their kindness each and every day on a regular basis. You all lead by example, and that's why you've all been invited this morning. So congratulations to all of you, and especially proud of my Point Webster navigators that are here representing our school. So first we're going to start with Eunice Fong. Congratulations. Amber Hui. Amir Jama. Gabriele Oliveira. Lucas Oy. And Jadwin Amo. Congratulations.
I would like to welcome up Mr. Scott Perfetuo, principal of Snug Harbor Elementary School.
Good morning. I'm clearly not Scott Perfetuo. I am Diane Babcock, however. I am the assistant principal. Thank you for having us. Our student council is currently working to raise funds for the Quincy Animal Shelter with hopes of a spring visit and delivery of funds. But we are most proud of our special project that is in memory of our longtime Snug Harbor guidance counselor, Chris Carrasca, who unfortunately passed away this last year. Chris organized Cards for Military every year, and with this sentiment in mind, our students collectively made over 75 holiday cards that were delivered to active military men and women. The legacy of Chris Carrasca will live on through our students. Jacob Evanson, Scarlett Hannibal, Annie Wang, Raina Pripsey, and Danny Wu. Thank you kindly.
Hello, everyone. You can't tell I also clearly am not Stephen Sylvia. But I am here on his behalf, and lucky for me, I get to work with these wonderful students over here every day as I am their teacher, and I help run the student council. These students are exceptional. They are leaders of not only our school, but also our community. They are empathetic and kind, and just such great role models to our school, and I am so happy to give them these awards. So first up, Jack Bly. Maeve Barasa. Belinda Chen. Julianne McDonough. And last but not least, Charlotte Struzik.
Good morning, everyone. Congratulations to all fifth grade leaders and best of luck to our high school leaders as well in your future endeavors. It's my privilege to recognize our Southwest leaders today. Miguel Mariano de Freitas. Lucas Fitzmaurice. Ethan Greaves. Sudi Cisse. Lily Toupee. And Ava Wright. Congratulations.
Good morning. It's such an honor to be here with so many student leaders. Congratulations to the student council officers. Hannah, Joyce, so great to see you again and so very proud. Not surprised that you're both sitting up here. I'm also very proud of our Wallaston School Student Councils. We have a wonderful student council. These are our representatives. It's a large group this year. You do so much to enhance our school, community service, outreach. You are the voice of our students and you bring so much fun. So Wallaston School is so appreciative of you and our whole group, so thank you. Annabelle Ader. Esme Coate. Winnie Huang. Asma Ibrahim. And Alana Polino.
Good morning. My name is Sarah Smits. I am Senior Class Vice President of Quincy High School, Class of 2025. Last but certainly not least, it gives me great pleasure to introduce our final leader of the morning, Michael Morani, Quincy Public School Director of Curriculum, who will close the morning's program. Mr. Morani.
All right, good morning, everybody. Good morning. All right, thank you. Okay, so first up, there's a key part of leadership is making sure gratitude is expressed, right? So for an event like this to occur, for all of you to be here today enjoying this moment together, there's a lot of people behind the scenes that make this possible. So I have a lot of people to thank, and I do just want to point out that I'm speaking on behalf of our superintendent and our assistant superintendent. So that's Mr. Mulvey is our superintendent, our assistant superintendent, Dr. Perkins, who, like leaders, had to adapt today. Their schedule got changed last minute, and so they couldn't be here today. And that's a key part of leadership too, adapting to the changes that are presented to you, whether you're ready or not to do that. So I want to just note that I'm speaking on behalf of them, and of course, all the other superintendent leadership team members who aren't here today, but who are hard at work behind the scenes to support so many throughout the district. I need to acknowledge Mayor Koch, who was here earlier this morning. He was supposed to be here now, but again, adapted his schedule, made it a priority to be here, despite the very busy schedule that our mayor has, made it a point to be here. So I want to thank Mayor Koch for once again supporting this event along with many of our QPS events. I want to thank Ms. Robin Jones for her partnership on behalf of Arbella Insurance and all that they do, her presence here today, her inspiring words. You kind of took everything I wanted to say away. So I'm not going to say too much on that end, but I agree with everything she said, so I certainly want to thank her for being here. I want to thank these high school class officers. How impressive are they? Let's give them a round of applause. And yes, It was a little long, Mr. Dion. The speech was a little long. However, the moment of seeing him be so proud of a former student, that's what this is all about, right? So we as educators, we work with students of all ages, and it brings us so much happiness to see students grow into the successful people that they inevitably become. So it's really great to just be a part of that. I want to thank Keith Segala and Janice Erler. They are the ones that put all the work into this, so thank you to Keith Segala and Janice Erler. We have an IT team, we have audio-visual here, so we have a lot of people that don't necessarily say the words, but again, if they weren't here, this would be a much different event. So I want to thank everybody here, all of our special guests who are here today, and I certainly want to highlight the principals, the assistant principals, the educators that are here today, because they took time out of their day to be here in honor of each of you. So I said I wanted to start this by offering my gratitude. So the last group of people I need to thank are all of you, all of our 5th grade guests today, because today is about you. It is about the leadership you've shown us and you've shown your principals. That's why you're here, because people in your building, in your schools, they've said, yes, they are a leader. And the reason why I selfishly love to be here is because once a year, it's a nice reminder that leadership does not have to wait until adulthood. You can be leaders at any moment, at any age, at any point. And then there's no act too small to be a leader. Sometimes it's just helping somebody when they seem lonely or when they seem sad and just offering them those kind words, or just extending your hand, offering help. It's those little things day in, day out that make you the leaders that you are. So I'd like you all to give yourself a round of applause, because we're here because of you. So this morning, you were asked a question. You had to participate in an activity where you were asked to identify the most important attributes of an effective leader. Do you remember this? Wasn't too long ago, right? Okay. So here are the results. So you look up here, we have a word map up here. The bigger the word means that had the most amount of responses. So what jumps out at you right off the bat? Just say it. Kindness. So kindness right there. 17 of you put kindness as an important attribute of leadership. I don't think anybody here disagrees with that. And then another one, let's see here. Right above kindness in the middle. What's that word? Begins with an H. Say it. Helping. Right? So helping others. So important. And then finally, let's see, where is it? At the bottom there, that blue one right there. What's that word right there? Responsible. Responsible. Right? So those are 3 attributes that you all have said, yes, this is important. This is a testament of each of you. For you to be able to say kindness, helping, and being responsible are important attributes of leadership. You're in 5th grade and you know that already. That's impressive. You should be very, very proud of yourself. So with that, I want to wrap up today, but for us, part of being a leader is we need to know what we can improve upon for this event. We need to know every year what we can do better. That's part of being a leader, is not being perfect, but always looking for ways to improve. So you should have a blue sheet on the table, a small, like a half size. If you look at Mr. Segala, he's holding it up. So before we wrap up today, if you could just make sure you fill that out. And Mr. Segala, should they just leave that on the table?
Yes, please.
So once you finish that, you can leave that on the table. And then also, I believe you have some gifts on there as well. A Padlet, is that right?
Padfolio.
Padfolio, thank you. So take that with you. That's theirs, right? They can keep those, Mr. Segala? Yeah, because I'm about to tell them to keep them. Okay. All right, everybody. Thank you all. Let's give one more round of applause. Have a great, great day.
All right. I'm Gabrielle. I'm from Point Webster, and today this event was very special, and what we learned was that teamwork is what leadership means, and it's the most important topic of leadership, because teamwork, kindness, helping out. That's what leadership means. Leadership isn't just a name.
Hi, my name is Lucas, and today we were learning about leadership, and 6 people from our school got elected to come here. There was also a lot of kids here too from other schools, and my favorite part was just eating.
My name is Amir Jama, and I'm from Point Webster. I'm very grateful to be coming here and being one of the 6 people to got elected to go here. My favorite part was here to learn about what is leadership all about.
My name is Amber, and I'm from Point Webster. I'm really grateful to be here today. My favorite part was decision making because we get to experience communication and leadership.
Hi, my name is Jadwin, and I'm excited to be here. My favorite activity was the marshmallow one because it was fun talking to other people and making a tower.